A Latino woman caught saying the N-word in Spanish. But guess what? He knew Spanish too, and he confronted her. Let's dive in. Hello there, my name is Janita Maaya. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For more videos like this, episodes, topics, anything, please make sure you subscribe. This video is actually quite hilarious because I like when people are caught in the act, because you know how people claim, oh, I'm not racist, oh, I love black people, I have one black friend. Then you catch them in the act of them being racist. That's my goal in life. Yeah, that's my goal in life. Please watch this clip and then we'll jump in.
Let me give you a word of advice. Man, you got to watch what you say when you say it, because this is what I'm saying, because you don't know who speaks Spanish. Yo soy cubano, ¿me entiendes? Pero yo soy cubano.
Okay.
Y cuando hablo de la gente negra, estoy hablando de mí también.
I was just saying.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you need to watch what you say.
I was just saying.
Okay, I'm just letting you know though. When you talk about people, especially black people, man, watch what you're saying. I ain't recording you. I'm recording myself. I'm recording you now. I'm recording you now. So, you know what, that's what I'm saying. They be talking that shit Spanish, thinking people don't understand their ass. Yo soy cubano. Cuando hablan de mierda de negros, tú hablas de mí también. So when you talk about black folks in Spanish, a bunch of them understand what the f*** you're saying. No, y'all talking that shit Spanish. Yo soy cubano, yo entiendo. Cuando hablas esa mierda de negros, tú hablas de mí también.
Now, I like how she was claiming to be innocent. Like, no, I wasn't saying it. But he was like, no, I actually had you say the N-word in Spanish, you know. And he also said Spanish. But she's like, no, I didn't mean that. But it's like, it's weird how there's this casual, I guess, anti-blackness from, by the way, minority groups too, which makes no sense. It reminds me of that clip of that comedian saying, me no black, you black, me no black. But like the idea that being black or blackness is something of an insult, even in groups of minorities, is something, it's really, what's the English word? It's really appalling. It's really like, it doesn't make sense, because you face the same issues that black people face. Well, not all the same issues, but like, you are a minority too. Like, you are not the big group in the States or anything like that. So why would you look at this black man who was actually buying something, minding his business, and then think you can decide to casually be racist to him and then think you're just going to go about your day? And thank God that he actually understood Spanish and called her out, because we need to call out casual racism out. Like, if you are somewhere and someone just thinks it is very cool for them to say what it is that they want to say and think there are no consequences, you need to stand your ground and say, hey, what you did there was wrong. Now, next time, be better. And what's even more heartening is that now most people think that racism is actually white versus black, but anti-blackness is actually everywhere. And it's often, you know, grouped as a joke. It's often seen as a joke, like, oh, you know, when you catch someone being racist, oh my god, now all of a sudden it's like, oh my god, I didn't mean that, it was just a joke, it's just a light moment. No, you were actually being racist and you were caught in the act. Call a spade a spade. Let's watch a few reactions. Before we get to the videos, the assumption that black people can't speak other languages or they're not multilingual is actually quite disrespectful. It's basically, you know, you who is disrespecting them, telling them that they don't travel, they don't learn, they don't explore. Well, there are so many black people who know like various languages, like they know all these languages. I personally know like 7 languages. Obviously my languages are more local, but like my ability to comprehend and speak all these languages is something that I'm actually proud of myself for, that, because not everyone can speak the 7 languages. I mean, I wish I could speak more languages, but we'll get there. But you guys get what I'm getting at. Let's watch this clip of this lady who was actually in a salon, and these ladies were actually speaking Spanish. They were saying something about her, and then she was leaving. She thanked them in Spanish, and that's when you could see the shock on their faces, because most people think black people are not educated and exposed until it's like, oh, excuse me.
The question was whether I'd ever experienced anyone talking about me in Spanish without knowing that I actually speak Spanish. And it's happened a handful of times. The most memorable time was when I was at a salon and they were doing my hair, and they were making some comments about the texture and how long it would take and all of that. And I'm sitting there and I'm debating whether I'm going to say something, and should I say it now? Should I say it later? What am I going to say? And in the end, when I went to pay, I just said, muchas gracias, que tenga buen día. And jaws dropped.
Exactly. Jaws dropped. Now, and it happens every time. Like, people see you and they say, oh my God, yeah, this person won't understand what I'm saying. You know what? Let me just be a weird person. Let me be a bad person to them, and then have no repercussions. And then that's just that. But yeah, when I was doing my research, I also came across this when people are saying in the Latin community they don't say the N word. There's another word for it, but it's the tone in which they use the word that makes you know if they're being racist or not. Watch this.
I hate when Latinos use the N word when they're talking to each other. I hate it so much. I do not know why or when this started, but I cannot hate it anymore. Because look, number one, y'all don't even like black people, all right? You don't like the black people that are in your culture. Like, you don't like your black people. And I know that you really don't like us. So why are you dropping the N-bomb and feeling so casual about doing so? It really does drive me crazy. Now, I know that some of the lower level Latinos, the ones that live in the hood, you know, next to the black people, they do that more so than any of the other ones. Like, that's what I always notice. Like, if I'm around or if I'm in an area with some of the more hood style Latinos, they'll be dropping that a lot. I don't get that a lot from the Cubans because the Cubans don't really play like that. That's not their culture. They're a lot more upscale and elevated. But I don't know when, as black people, like, I don't know when we gave the N-word pass to the Latinos. That, like I said, don't even like their black people, don't even like black people to tell the truth, but are so into the culture that they feel comfortable enough to use that word, and hip hop has allowed them to have that pass. So I think the N-word pass for the Latinos needs to be revoked.
Now, pause about being called poop colored and cardboard colored. Do you see how the racism is just so subtle? It's like people just want to sweep it under the rug. Like, yeah, oh, that's the poop colored person.
God have mercy upon us.
Excuse me, what? But the takeaway from this is that, you know, casual racism is still racism. Just because, oh my God, it was a little joke, I didn't mean it. You know, black, you're not black. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say it like that. Doesn't mean it's so racist. Like, it is blunt racism, and you need to call it out. We need to call it out. Everyone, wherever. I saw this video. I was just like, how? Excuse me, who? What do you mean? No, I didn't mean it. Oh my God, you're recording me. Yeah, you need to be recorded is what. You need to be recorded immediately, you know. And just because they say it in a different language doesn't make it any better or any less harmful. You know, just because you say something in a different language doesn't mean that it loses its meaning or anything like that. It is still harmful. And in the year 2025, you never know who is listening or who is recording. So please, I hope the racists are shaking in their boots because their time is coming. With that, I say thank you so much for watching. We've come to the end of this one. Please make sure you follow me on all my social media pages at Jonita Maaya. Purchase my merch. Uganda is calling me. Uganda is calling, so I must go. Wait, Uganda looks good on me, and Uganda is calling, so I must go. And so many other things. Check out my website, book a consultation, buy the ebook, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Let me know what you think in the comment section too.